with Coach Chris Rusevich. Another victory. Coach, congratulations on the win and kind of break down tonight's victory. Got off to a little bit of a scary start early, tight game early on, but you guys made some adjustments, settled in, and played well down the stretch, except for that last fumble recovery.
Yeah, well, I think our guys, being alert all day today, watching other scores around the country, may have seen some other teams that played other teams and maybe thought and overlooked this opponent, to start the football game, and realized they had to start competing against themselves again. It took about, for the offense, I think they did a heck of a job today. I think they played their game. The defense, I think, came out a little flat. We fixed that at halftime. They came out, obviously, at a third quarter that was just as remarkable as last week.
And now you went for the two-point conversion, the first touchdown again this week. Is that going to be a Chris Rusevich regular plan of attack?
No, I think it's just a matter of, how we're feeling at the moment. Where's the momentum? How's the defense looking that we just faced? How's the offense going? We think we have some good two-point plays that we're ready to go, but we got to save some for when we really need them as well. And this week, it was just one of those things where we wanted to kind of get some things on film.
We talk about all the excitement of the game. How about that excitable catch by Adam Smith down there? How about that big catch you pulled in?
Yeah, it was designed.
I got you.
No. Adam just knows where to be. He's going over there to make key blocks, and our receivers are doing a great job right now. The ball's in the air, running the game. They're doing a great job blocking outfield to help those that get the ball in their hands to make plays. And all he was doing was running over there like he's supposed to when the ball's in the air to possibly make a big block. And obviously being there at the right place, getting that touchdown was great.
And the young kid Christopher came on strong for he received tonight too.
Who's that? Chad Christopher?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's not a young guy. He's actually a senior.
Well, he really was big in this game.
Yeah,
to come on for you.
He's a great possession receiver who's improved his speed throughout. As he always says, he's the guy that gets Adam Smith open. So what was nice for him to get some catches today was nice.
I like the way the running game went tonight too, because you got Derek Bell always working hard, Scout working hard. This new kid Hunter Causey comes on. He's running like a fullback.
Yeah, well, Hunter Causey is a fullback. He was a wing T type, option type fullback in high school. So when we recruited him, we knew he was going to be a fullback. We also knew he could run the football, and he makes one heck of a third back for us. So we're excited about having him.
And talk about Matt's game again tonight, leading the team like you did, and just another solid, steady game. 5 touchdowns or something in that neighborhood all the way again.
Yeah, Matt's, I'll say it every week, an exceptional person. He deserves everything he gets. Hard worker, and just wants to win so bad. And the last thing he has yet to do here is win an outright conference championship. He's done everything else that you could ask him for, and he doesn't really care about all the other accolades he got. He just wants to win that championship outright and see if we can do something in the playoffs. And that's our focus. And right now, those 3 games we just played meant nothing for a playoff run. It's the next 7 that matter.
Sometimes this is almost like watching arena football, the way this ball game gets going at times. It gets real wide open.
Our offense is so multiple, and I think with all the experience we have, our guys really understand our system, and they kind of know what we're going to call before we even call it, just because we practice that way. And I think our guys are, have a good understanding of what we're doing. The experience is paying off.
They sure know the spaces and the spots in the field real well. They know where to go, know where to get, know where to be when the ball comes their way.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Like I said, that's experience. These guys, Adam Smith's been playing, he just played his 33rd football game. Matt Blasky, 33rd football game. Some of those linemen are playing, 30-some football games. These guys just know. They just know what to expect, and, the experience is really paying off for us.
And a school record for Adam Smith, too, total of touchdowns in his career. That's a big record. Sometimes people don't stop and look at those numbers. He's just surpassed, Junior Lord at about 32-33. That's getting on up there.
There's no doubt. As I said to him on the way out at halftime, I said, aren't you glad you moved to wide receiver? And he obviously chuckled at that, and because he'd be sitting behind Matt right now. So I think there's no doubt there's excitement for that. And we're breaking records here, and that's not even the point. We want to win championships, and that's what we're trying to do this year.
When you play well, those records will come with it, right?
There's no doubt. Right. When you're playing well, of course you're going to break records. Especially when the Guilford program hasn't won a whole lot of football games in its history. When you start to win, records are going to be broken.
And the defense is still steady. Other than that last return for that fumble came up. The defense didn't give up too many points again tonight. Only about 14.
They gave up 2 scores in the first half, but they came out the second half and had 4 3-and-outs, and we challenged them on that. We needed 3-and-outs. We weren't getting that the first half, and our guys did that, and they did exceptional with that. We're excited about it.
I saw how you guys came back to the field after halftime. You're up front with about 3 or 4 players, arms locked in. You guys hit the field together.
That's correct. We talk about unity, and our guys talk about being a family, and there's no doubt that's where our program is, and that's why we're winning football games.
Wish you were playing next week. Coach got the open week, then you hit the road after that. Can't wait to when you get back home again. Outstanding game tonight. Very good crowd. Stephon Curry is here. Everybody's coming to see this team now. Everybody popping in here these days.
That's I didn't know he was here, but I do know there's a lot of alumni that have been in touch with me, so they were coming out to see us play, and I think it was a nice crowd, and it's just nice to know that we have that support.
Congrats on the win. Keep up the good work.
Great. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.